You're live.
I'm Johnny Scoble.
Well, I am Tommy Scoop.
It's really windy.
It is a little windy.
We're going to try this for a few minutes. If it's too windy, say to us, hey, it's too windy. Then we'll do a different way.
Yeah, well, we will. So what do we got there, Johnny?
We got from South Shore Heat Works, we've got Cornelius. This is a Zachary Peterman. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, it's Zachary Peterman, man.
So we can start. It's official.
It's official.
It's official.
Milwaukee, good to see you, man. Anyway, I think you've heard me talk. You've heard him talk about candy corn.
I'm a fan.
You've heard me talk about it.
He's not.
I think it's decoration. He thinks it's candy.
It's the nectar of the gods.
And he says he has the nerve to say to me, "Try this. It's fresh. When they're fresh, they're totally different."
You admitted it was much better fresh.
I just said it. The texture was different. It's still a wretched, awful thing. It's a dirty trick on kids. When you listen, here's all you need to know is when you're a kid and hang on a minute. When you're a kid and you go trick or treating, if you get a handful of candy corn, you weren't psyched about it. If you had that or M&Ms.
How about Mrs. Needham's
This is Needham.
popcorn balls? Huh? Was she not consistent? Mrs. Needham and popcorn balls. That's what you were getting. That is what you were getting. Right.
Holy mackerel. Anyway, South Shore, it's awesome. This Needham
Good reference.
Oh, man. 40 years old, man. Anyway, South Shore Heat Works, Andrew Brown, made Cornelius. And this is made with candy corn.
And getting the top off.
And this is what, no, it's easy to do. I'll show you. There's a secret to it. Hey, there's a secret to it. You want to stop? No, I'm not.
Your secret.
Happy Halloween, man. Either love it or hate candy corns. I'll let you decide.
Happy Halloween.
So hello, Chance, as well. Let me show you how to do this.
Happy Halloween, silver.
I guess you can't do that.
Aha! See, reach over there under that little thing and grab that metal. There's an object over there.
This thing here?
Just a small little. No. Right there. No, look. Close. There you go. That's a spirit.
That's not metal. You know.
It's not metal at all. Give me my watch.
It's a
Give me the watch.
pepper stab.
It looked metal.
It looked awfully metal-like.
It really did. All right. So this is good. This is just good YouTube right here. That's what that is.
Innovating.
We have played before.
Silver
Try this
Surfer,
at home.
Wes Lightburn, Sip Chomper. Hi, Maria. All these good people here. GJ Adventures, Robert Springs. All right, so let me tell you what's in this. No, it's a rookie right there. You do this,
You show.
or whatever. Spicy syrup.
That's what it says.
Sometimes people say syrup.
I don't.
You a fan of that?
I'm not.
I kind of knew that already.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's what's in this.
Are you in Syria?
No.
In Syria. Okay.
It's water,
All right.
corn, candy corn,
Nice.
sugar. Like there was enough. This is gonna be sugar sweet, and then golden bootla. And it really is a beautiful,
golden.
beautiful consistency.
So this is not.
Oh, come on! You realize?
It's a good. Hit up the old anatomical snuff box. See what I did there? Hold on though. Look at that anatomical snuff box.
Right,
you could put a quarter pound of snuff in that if you want.
Oh man! Are you kidding me? Look at mine, dude.
Well, that's because you're anorexic. See, I actually have some meat on the bone.
Give me the other hand. Give me that one. You better pour yourself. I don't know how I'm going to get it on that little plateau you call it. Snuff box.
How about that? Huh? Weisenheimer? Huh?
Who are we fooling? Look at this. You can use mine for dip.
Again, you're anorexic.
All right, guys. So from South Shore Heat Works, here is Cornelius. I'm Johnny Scoble.
No, Tommy.
This is JC.
I can tell you already.
What?
That's an excellent sauce. And I can taste the candy corn in that.
Well,
I absolutely can taste the candy corn in that. Good stuff. Water, candy corn.
It does taste good. But here's the thing. It doesn't taste like candy corn.
Oh, I taste it. I absolutely taste the candy corn.
What would you put on? Rice? Ice cream?
Ice cream.
I'll be wicked good on ice cream. In fact, we have some vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, we do. It would be really good on ice cream. He's going back in for the anatomical. Good Lord, man.
Tell me that's not an amazing anatomical snuff box. About anorexic. What's your problem?
You know what it is? You're the crypt keeper is what it is. You don't taste candy corn.
I don't like candy corn, so it's not like I eat a lot.
He likes it.
I don't. I don't.
You know what? Hold
Here's
that
the
thought.
big question. Here's the big question. Can you
What?
taste the Vegemite in there?
You got jokes, huh?
You're not gonna get some candy corn, are you?
No, we get some ice cream.
Oh yeah, there you go. See, that's a capital decision right there. And if you look at the candy corn, the dude's got arms and legs, little stick arms, stick legs. And the heat's there, but it's not at all overwhelming. Even my brother can take it. I'll say that when he's not around. He won't look at this later. He'll never know I said this. It does taste good though. And the burn is in my throat, not my mouth at all. Jacob Deathridge, good to see you, dude. Hello, Diz, good to see you. Hang with Mr. Ray Ray. Nice to see you. Clayton Hollingsworth, good to see you, man. Mortaza Abdul, good to see you. Korea, thanks for being here. Anik, good to see you. First time you've seen us live, Korea. That's crazy because just a few minutes ago, Tommy said, man, when do you think Korea's going to show up? I said, today's the day. He didn't believe me. Hey, Korea's on. Remember you said, when is she going to join? She's finally watching.
Really?
She says, my first live show. Like, we were just talking about you.
Unbelievable.
All right, so Tommy got some ice cream.
Because this really.
No, you know what? You put it on there because I don't want to whine and say I put too much on there.
You know what?
Nice for bringing a second spoon.
Are you worried about me?
No. Is it just the business on ice cream or what?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Is it good?
Yeah. This is an ice cream sauce, I promise you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
You know what else happens? Yeah, the dairy from the ice cream kills a good chunk of the burn.
Well, there's that.
Good thing you offered that one up. I started to get salty.
Why? Was he saying I'm hogging it?
I wasn't going to say that, though.
This is an excellent sauce.
You know why you're saying that?
Why? Because it's an excellent sauce?
Oh, yeah, but
Because it's made of candy corn, and all things made with candy corn are good?
cat. Squirrel.
If you were in non-Chilia, this would get your attention.
Yeah, but you could do it.
You could do it.
You know, it's interesting. I don't know any other thing like it.
You know what? I'm going to blow you away, but I do know something else like it.
What?
It was made by Ms. Green in Canada.
You know what else makes one sort of similar? But it's just made with reapers, doesn't it? I know, not made with candy corn. California Blazing Chili Farms.
Really? Yeah, even got a little nose ring. Even got a little nose ring.
That tastes so good, it almost makes me want to try candy corn.
I could go and get you a handful
No,
right now.
I almost, I said. I really don't, listen, it's just, you know, it's not my thing, man.
But he admits he likes the.
This is very good, Andrew. I'm not sure if he's going to see this while it's happening. I don't think he's probably in here. I didn't warn him. It was kind of this. I was sitting around in the office, and I said, you know what? You love candy corn. You want to do a
Okay.
review? And he's like,
Uh-oh, cat. Squirrel.
yep. Cat, when she gets outside, she becomes all feral. She gets low to the ground and slinks around. It's pretty fun. Lee, good to see you. Thanks for being here, all the way from the UK. Craig gave us the heart. Jeremy Bell, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Tommy's finally able to eat something he can enjoy, says Anik.
Right?
She's going to go in one of these days. She's way too casual with the edge of that pool, dude.
Come on. Come here,
Maybe she needs it.
squirrel. Squirrel, treat.
No, I'd be in front of the pool.
Come here, squirrel. Treat.
Clayton tried some of the amnesia peppers from Linda's Fire Treats. They do have some heat on them. Trent Lobo, good to see you. Come here. Squirrel in that zipper. Come here. Come here. Come on. You know what? They just don't run up to you like dogs. Shame. It's one of the reasons I dig them, though. I'll do that, Ray Ray. Silver Surfer's got to run. Thank you for being here, dude. Tell Michelle we said hi. So I'm going to wrap up this live stream. But this really is good stuff. Hey, what on heat 1 to 10 for a non-chili? I'm thinking 5, maybe 6.
5 or 6. Yeah, it's got some steak.
Maybe even a 7 for a non-chili head. Hey, go up. Hey, I dare you to give Mom a taste of that. She was kind of curious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put her finger in it. I thought that'd be interesting. You're not late at all. So mad. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. It was just kind of a short one. Super tasty, though. If you get, I don't know. He doesn't really sell this stuff. He's a hobbyist. But, man, there was a guy that should not be a hobbyist. It's this guy. Stuff is really, really good. Unfortunately, it's not so good that I'm going to co-sign on the candy corn. It's always going to be a decoration for me. Cemetery Adventure said, I used Pepper X hot sauce today. It was so hot it blistered my hand. Still, so many people talk about that. You know what, though? It makes sense. People still talk about UFOs. They still talk about the Loch Ness Monster. Still talk about Bigfoot. I'm going to talk about it for a while. Swiss Paper, good to see you. I have no doubt that pot exists. My irritation comes simply that he teased me and the entire pepper, me personally, because he said I would eat one, but the entire pepper community. And as many people as are upset about that, like me, that can't eat the pepper, there's 10 times more that are upset that can't grow it. So that's where my saltiness comes in. And that's it. Candy corn, who would have thought? Right, Anik? I'm telling you, very, very interesting. Candy corn is gross. I give candy corn to the trick-or-treaters whose costumes I hate. You know what? I'm serious. I've never been a fan of it. Drew V, good to see you, bro. Drew, I saw your comment that I said to Tommy, there was a great comment that said that maybe the sandwich the bread is going to make it a little bit, that egg sandwich is going to make it a little bit too easy and that we should do it on crackers. And he literally said, I'm going to put whatever we got to put on to make it better. I'm not making it worse. So I was sort of game with it. I still have some of this salted fish. I don't know what kind it is. But I got to give him a little bit of time. He's not ready yet. I got to soften him up. This was a good, he needed like a corrective experience. That's what they call it in psychology, a corrective experience. This maybe moved the needle in the right direction. It wasn't gross. It was candy corn, something he likes. Start softening them up just a little bit. And I'll say, we do have that salted fish. But anyway, I'm going to be in Fort Mill. I'm leaving Friday. I'll be in Fort Mill. I'll be at the office on next week, part of next week. And then I'm going from there to Erie, where we have a clinic with Harvest 912. I'm super excited about that. So I got some travel coming up. Brad, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Dead Sal, good to see you. I wonder what name like Dead Sal. I used to be a deadhead, big time deadhead. Dead Sal. I've still never even seen candy corn. Man, you know what it looks like? Look at that. That's what it looks like. It's got a yellow. It's about that long. Sometimes they're curved like that, but usually they're not. Yellow is the top, is orange in the middle, and the white, the tip of it's white. And it has a, he was like, oh, this stuff's fresh. It makes the world of a difference. It's nasty. It's disgusting. Thank you, Robert Springs. So my girl's sick. Bree's sick. The whole house is sick. It's a drag. I'm praying for her. Guys, prayers or good wishes or good vibrations for them. It's a drag to have a whole family full of sick people. I've not eaten Pepper X yet. Listen, you know what? It's not even a pepper on my radar. Not even something. The minute he said, I'm not releasing it ever, it's a non-event. There are certain cars I think about driving because I may own one day. I don't think about driving a Lamborghini because I'm not going to have one. Porsche, maybe. I think about that. You know what I mean? There's no point having something on my radar that's unattainable. So it's a non-event for me. Hanging with Ray, I got cuttlefish, smoked eel, and a bunch of gross stuff. You can if you want it. I need to think about that one. Yeah, John Smith. I'm not a big candy corn guy, but I will tell you what. While candy corn is sort of nasty, this stuff is amazing. It really is. I'm not just saying that. My brother liked it. Hey, John, I love your videos. Thank you, Chip. Appreciate that very, very much. I think that's Ray Ray. He got that is the actual Ray Ray. Took a spanking. I come up with a new name apparently. Ugh. I just don't like candy corn. Ugh. Drew, it's a gross thing for me. It's like you need an alter ego, Ray Ray. Well, there's a bunch of things funny about that. Just not releasing it, And then some of the advertising I had, come try Pepper X in a sauce. I can't tell how hot the peppers were that made this. Anybody who's had CTH4, all it's made with, it's a little bit of Reaper, but mostly it's Scorpion. And that is as hot as almost any hot sauce you can get your hands on. So, I don't know. It is what it is. It definitely makes it more of a challenge, Drew. Gas Car Garage. Johnny, you and Tommy are hilarious. Always enjoy watching. Thank you very much. Sauce is diluted, Nick. I have the noise opera. The sauce is, well, here's the problem with that. Let's say, like, for instance, I have a bottle, I'm getting a bottle of his sauce. It's 91% Pepper X. It's a 5-ounce bottle. 91% of the bottle, the stuff only goes to here. So this would be about 91% of a bottle. All right. So no matter what you put in is going to dilute it a lot. And I'm telling you, I know people who've had it tested. I'm not going to talk about it now, but I'm going to be doing that. So just, a lot of funny stuff. Brad, do I remember when I started eating spicy stuff? Yeah, I remember I remember the era. Yeah, I remember the first time I ever ate anything hot, and that kind of just flipped a switch in me. So I was a little guy. Those chimes are sending me to children. Aren't they nice? I dig the chimes too. I really do. Kind of soothing. I was worried about the wind, and now it's like not too bad. We'll just go for a few more minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's so much easier to, it's funny. I did a video earlier today with Tommy. The video was 11 minutes long. It took an hour and a half to upload that video. The live stream, it's just, the second I'm done, there it is. It's kind of a neat thing. The teaser should be coming out, correct, or it was postponed until the first of the year. I love you all, says Nick. I am the noise operator. The teaser is coming out very soon. There were some issues. I can't really talk about what those issues are. I know what they are. I wonder, here's the thing. When I joined the show, we signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. And everybody, that's it, every cast member's got a few people assigned to them. Like when I joined the cast, I had to make them friends on every social media account I've got so they can observe everything that I'm doing. So they tell me, I don't know if it's true, they tell me that every single thing I post, a couple people have to watch to make sure I'm not saying anything stupid, put the show in jeopardy or anything like that. So I kind of don't know if they're just saying that. I've demonstrated that I'm not a guy you need to worry about, so maybe they aren't watching. I'm trying to think how much I can tell you without telling you anything. I'm trying to think. Give me just a second. Try to word this in such a way that I'm not going to get myself in trouble. I don't know if I can. January. just know that January. So in December, the first part of December, that's when all of the trailer will drop, which is like a 3 to a 5 minute teaser on the platform that the show is coming out on. And at that point, everybody's going to know what platform it's on. They're going to be advertising everywhere. So when you click a YouTube video, there's going to be advertisements for it there. It's going to be, they'll be on X, they'll be on Instagram, they'll be everywhere. So the cat's awesome, Trent. She's a pretty cool cat. She is. I'm a cat guy, so. You know what, Ray? I should have put relish in celery in the century-old egg. That thing was so gross. I didn't want to talk about it. I know, Trent. Here's the thing: if you every time you fracture the NDA, it's $500,000 per infraction. If they wanted to be a jerk and take you to court for it. And I've said a few things. I haven't said the platform it's on. I've not broken a rule there. I don't think I've broken any rules, really. I even got permission to post a few pictures. I posted a picture on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, it's _Johnny Scoville. I posted a picture of a big banner. I'm not even going to say it out loud because I'd never said it out loud. I just posted it. But before I posted it, I sent a picture to the producer and said, I'm posting this. You have a problem with that? His response was no. If they get in trouble, just say, oops, my bad. So I don't think, and even today, well, I'm not even going to mention it. Today, I actually got permission to post something. Can't tell you whether I did or not, but I don't really break the rules. But just know that January it's going to happen. And the execs of the platform are still really excited about it. How can I make my ghost peppers hotter? Boy, Michael Montoya, if I give you a straightforward answer and guarantee I do that, I could probably write a book and make money. I don't know. I've never really grown. Not really sure. Swiss Vapor, 4 months. Time flies. Capsaicin saved my life. Sobriety and super hots totally worked for me. Thanks to you, Johnny. I didn't do a thing, dude. It was in you, bro. You pushed my limits. You know what? There's a thing, though. I've said this before a lot of times here, but high levels of capsaicin increases the serotonin levels. It's a hormone in your body, and serotonin helps you deal better with things like stress, anxiety, depression, anger. And those things are triggers if you're trying to quit something. So there is a correlation. It's nice to know that there's a reason for it, though. So if you're trying to quit something, that'll certainly help. Swiss Vapor. The other day, I think I said this. I was on Tommy's stream. We were somewhere. Where were we? I think we were in Walmart buying something, but this dude walked by. I looked at Tommy. He went, Swiss Vapor? I went, yes. It was so much like you. It was crazy. So, I was thinking about you. I should hang some flags. Where did I get sober? Jerry and Willems. Where did I get sober? Well, my liver, my brain, my heart, my lungs, my blood, everything. Over the years, I don't want to turn it into a sobriety episode, but over the years, I've quit everything. Every drug there is, I've either abused or was addicted to at some point. And now I don't do anything. I'm addicted to, I don't drink. You know what's really weird? All the bad stuff, the really bad stuff, I didn't have a start date. I didn't go to a group I didn't do any of that. I just walked away from it. So I don't have, I know it's been over 14, almost 14 years for any of the really bad stuff. But it's been 4 years, 6 months, and 20 days for alcohol. And I'm just a better person for it. It's really amazing if you think of what's happened in my life since I quit drinking. Now you can say it's all coincidence or, things got better. Everything got better. You know what used to happen to me a lot? And this is no joke. I used to walk into a room. I thought, what in the world did I walk in here for? I'd leave and walk back in there and think, I hope it would jog my memory. I just thought I was getting older. That's just the way it was. When I quit drinking, that just stopped. Once in a blue moon, I'll forget what I was thinking, but it doesn't happen to me anymore. I'm addicted to peppers. Guilty as charged. It's a healthy addiction. It's legal. It brings people together. Look how we have 43 people here together right now. You know what drugs do? They drive a wedge. They separate people. They create isolation. They're illegal. They're bad for you. So that's one addiction I'll trade any day. Stress and sulfur can make peppers hotter. There you go, says Chip. 9 years, December 8th. Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. You end up in a good place. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Drew. You know, the other thing is, it was crazy. Most everybody here probably knows I had a wicked health scare like 3 weeks ago. Died for a few minutes. It was crazy. But the doctor said that my organs were in amazing shape. He said my liver was amazing, that my lungs are amazing. And it's, but I was like, really? He said, yeah, my liver and lungs are amazing. He said the reason I bounced back so quickly is because my organs are in great shape. So that was good to know. Kyle Noel, good to see you. Amen. 5 years. That's so awesome. There really is a correlation to it. I don't know where. Apple TV did a piece with me about 3 months ago about the correlation between sobriety and capsaicin. It was a really cool thing. And I actually did a video where right after that, and I got a ton of comments that I said, if you put something in the rearview mirror and it wasn't as hard as everybody around you talks about it, and you think Chili's had something to do with it, put a comment in there. And there were so many people that said, man, it helps. So anyhow, so when you felt it was, so when I felt it was, they didn't say electrolyte imbalance. What they said was I was just wickedly dehydrated. Lee says, what was the catalyst moment that made me stop drinking? You know what? It's a good question. 6 months prior to me quitting drinking, I got a DWI. I was driving to the Chicago Hot Sauce Festival. It was a drag. Got there on time, though. Didn't really stop the show or anything, but it was a stupid thing, and it cost me $5,000. And, and it was so you would have thought that would have been the catalyst, but it wasn't. I don't know. There wasn't anything significant after that. I just woke up one day and was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, I'm going to quit. So I called my children, starting with the oldest, and worked my way down. Called them on, told them, then I told my family. And then I didn't tell the channel for a year. It wasn't until the 1 year anniversary that I told you guys. Bizzle, bro. Good to see you, my dude. You know what, Trent? Drink more water, dude. Let me tell you something. I for most of my life, and I literally mean most of my life, I lived on the verge of dehydration. Now I drink so much water. I feel better. You gotta hydrate. It's a terrifying thing. Swiss Vapor, over 2 years sober, best decision ever besides my wife. I'm proud of you, dude. That's awesome. How long I've been drinking prior to quitting? Elias asked. I didn't do any drugs when I was in high school. I drank, but that was it. There was not even a lot of drinking. In college, I just turned into a lunatic and just decided I got a list. I want to try everything, and I started checking stuff off. Not a literal list, but that's kind of how it was. So on and off. But here's the weird thing. It was never really my drug of choice, but it's just what I did. So, David A., do I think I'll ever beat the Queen? Man, I sure hope so. Thank God I love her so much, and she's such a sweet and wonderful person, for real, because it makes losing to her a better thing, and she's an amazing creature, I'll tell you. Caleb Oates, still trying to beat alcoholism. It's become a habit that's hard to beat, but I want to be better for myself and the people who care about me. Caleb, wow, that's the first step. You know why? That's why my brother runs a sobriety channel called The Lifeboat, Caleb. The Lifeboat. What you just did is the reason the Lifeboat works. If you had to walk into an AA meeting and stand up and say, I'm Caleb Oates, I got a drinking problem, and it's out of control. I want to do it for myself and people that love me. Nervous you'd be. You have to drive there. You sit among a room of people you may not ever know. You may see some of them in the town you live in. That freaks so many people out. You just did something that you took the first step. You owned it verbally. Now you don't have to say it in front of anybody. People don't see you. They know your name. But that's the reason it works. Connections. You have a lot of people saying, hey, you can do it. Go to my brother's channel, The Lifeboat, and check it out. He says this all the time, and I really believe it. The opposite of addiction is not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is connections. Because when you're in an active addiction, you wall everybody off. You close everybody off. And that's what happens. And it makes it hard. So really the first step is just making more connections and talking to people. Please check it out. I'm proud of you for even saying that. And if you love heat, Caleb, eat more hot stuff. It'll make it easier to stop. Not a joke. She is a beast, Bizzle. It's crazy. Doesn't like peppers. Doesn't like them. Doesn't eat them. Only in contests. Doesn't practice. Doesn't train. It'd be so much better if she loved peppers and ate them constantly and then beat me. It is what it is. I keep my sobriety to myself because I don't want to tell others in case I can't live up to my own expectations. I can see that. I think I probably, at points in my life, I probably was like that, but I kind of like the burning ships, you know. You guys heard the story of, I don't know if it's a true story. There's some truth in it somewhere. The pirate Cortez, as I read it, was surrounded. He had a bunch of his ships, but he was surrounded by a ton of other ships. And they were wickedly outnumbered. He said to his men, take all, anchor, set the boats on fire. We're all going to go to the beach, to the island that was behind them. They're like, I'm sorry, come again? He goes, yeah, set the boats on fire, burn them, and let's all make it to the beach. And they did. And when they were on the beach, he said to his men, now you have something to fight for. And the idea, you've heard the expression, burning your bridge, is making that wicked commitment. And to me, calling my kids that day, telling my parents and my brother and my sisters, that was burning a bridge. And I didn't tell the channel for the same thing you just said. I didn't tell the channel for a full year because I didn't want to say, well, I'm only 4 months in, but I'm going to keep going. I knew I wasn't going to stop, but I waited until the 1 year happened. But I get it. I totally get it. Elias, that's funny. Weed was probably the thing that I liked the most, but it kept me on the couch. I don't need that. I'm too busy. Swiss Vapor is definitely on the lifeboat as well. We love you, man. LeBron, my dude, good to see you, man. The other thing about burning your ships and getting in front of it is that there's nothing you have nothing to hide from. I'll be really honest. You guys want to hear a crazy admission? Somebody will probably dig this up 5 years from now and say it, repeat it, or show people. What I remember, like when I got on the cast for this show, I had talked a bit about some of my past on my brother's channel, but not a lot. And when I got on the cast and I realized that this was going to be something big, it looks like it's going to be something big. I'm not a young guy. If I was 20 years old, it'd be one thing. I'm not. There are people that have known me. I've lived 10 lifetimes. There are people that are going to know me all the place. Go, wait a minute. I know that, dude. And so I wanted to get in front of it. So after the show, I started realizing the show was going to be something. I was like, okay. So I got it. It was very freeing to talk about it all, to be honest. It wasn't easy. It was very freeing. Burn the ships. Makes sense now. Absolutely, John Smith. Good to see you, Flood of Sins. Anyway, here's the bottom line is we're all in a battle every day. We're in a battle. The world's crazy. So here's the deal. You can't save anybody but yourself. So make sure you save yourself. If you've got kids, man, you just protect your own. But the world's getting crazy and crazier all the time. Burning Ernie, good to see you. Always stay burning. All right, so listen, I want to thank you guys for hanging with me. One more time, thank you, Andrew Brown from South Shore Heatworks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a video with this, using this on ice cream, because what ends up happening is, somebody finds my channel, and they go to my channel, not just finds a video, but they go to my channel. The videos that are all there are just the uploaded videos. Like my brother's channel, every video he does is live. So you go to his channel, there's not a whole lot of videos there. If you click on the live part, that's where all of his videos are. So what ends up happening is videos aren't how good they are. Videos that you do live never get the traction that other videos do. So I want to make sure that this gets traction. The sober video. Think about that. I drank the third time. I did it 3 times. I drank a whole bottle of 9 million Scoville plutonium extract and gargled it. And it was on the anniversary of my sobriety. And the title says I am sober. And that video has 60,000 views. And I don't care about making money on that. I want more people to see it because maybe more people will put a bad habit away. I want to help people to do that. This stuff is great, Ray. All right, so I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm definitely going to be doing a video for this, uploading to the channel because it's just that good. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to hang with me for this silliness. I will be back. I promise. Caleb Oates, do me a favor, bro. Go to the lifeboat and check it out. Could be the most important thing you ever do. Every one of you, I love you all. I mean it. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.